this is Eric from Figure Unboxing, and in this video we're going to take a look at SH Figuarts Uchiha Itachi from the Naruto series. And yeah, this is really awesome. I have been waiting for this guy for quite a while. I'm gonna be biased for sure, because this is one of my favorite characters from my favorite series. Anyways, here's the left of the box, here is the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And that's not wasting any more time and bust this thing open and see. Alright, so here we have the figure still in there in the packaging, and I'm just so happy with what I'm seeing right now. I'm just gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I know that's really biased and unfair, but I think Bandai really puts a lot of effort on this guy. Like, I'm pretty sure when they received the project, they're like, this figure cannot suck. Like, it just can't. Like, if this figure turns out bad, no one is gonna like buy the Naruto line anymore. The line will be dead. This guy is just so important, and I think they did a really good job. We have 3 interchangeable faces, we have 3 pairs of hands, and they really try to incorporate the cloak in there, so that is really awesome. I think this is the best way they could have done. The only gripe I have is probably the lack of weapon accessories, but I'm pretty sure they can release like another version of it later, and we can have like some other weapons. But anyways, let's bust this thing open and check out the figure itself. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and to be honest, I don't think I have that much to talk about this time around. And like I mentioned earlier, I think Bandai has really outdone themselves this time. I'm just gonna give it a quick round of applause to the whole Naruto team and the product manager. Good job, guys. Like, this is amazing. And I feel like the figure should have been double branded. He looks so good from all the angles, and he's basically stationary when he's wearing the cloak. So they probably should have called this SH Figuarts / Figuarts Zero, but that's not important. I just love the way they handle the cloak. Instead of giving us like a weird articulated Itachi, they put a cloak as a optional part. So that is really cool. And I'm pretty sure most of you are aware we can remove this. We're gonna do that later. But yeah, for now, let's just enjoy how good this looks. He looks amazing. And yeah, I would still like to have another version where he's actually wearing a cloak, but that's beside the point, and let's check out what he can do. Let's try to remove the cloak. I'm pretty sure most of you are aware of this. You can actually remove it from here. Just take this off gently. There's a pack, and the whole thing is on softened material, so you don't really have to be that careful, but I'm always very careful with my figures. And yeah, let me just take the arms over here. Alright, so here are the arms, and then you just have to pack that in. Yeah, let's just try to do that on the camera. I don't have to cut everything. Yeah, so there you go. You just have to put it on like that. At first I was kind of skeptical with the design, but it works really well. That is really secure right there. You just have to hear the snap. Then just kind of show you guys like the way they designed this. Yeah, so there you go. It looks like that, and then you just have to plug this in. Yeah, hear it snap, and that looks really nice. And let's jump straight into the articulation. Alright, so for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. Wait, let me just wait for it to focus. He can look up and down no problem, he can turn his head no problem. And the shoulder actually has butterfly. I'm actually surprised with that. And he has like swivel over here, and he can curl. And the wrist is on a ball joint. And the ball joint is actually really nice, gives you a really nice range. So we can work with a lot of ninjutsu hands or whatever. And the ab crunch is really good. He can bend all the way backwards like that. There's some gap, I don't really care. And you can bend all the way forward as well, and there's some gap which I don't care. And yeah, the skirt piece is on a softer material, and you have the same kind of design. You have the pull down joints over here, so that's like kind of pulled down. Let me just show you guys what it looks like with Minato. I have Minato around here, right? So it looks exactly like that. Yeah, I have it over here. So yeah, his hip basically looks exactly like this. You can like just use the pull down joints. Well, mine's really stiff. Anyways, yeah, you guys know exactly what that looks like. And you can bend it like that. Also like that. And side to side pivot. And we have a toe hinge as well. So the articulation is really nice. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. There's a ball wrist over here, so that's really nice. And let's check out the accessories. Alright, so Itachi came with the default phase we already saw. We can actually see the Sharingan in there, so that is really nice. I love the detail they put on these Naruto figures. Alright, so next up he came with a phase where he's using the Amaterasu, and that's really cool. You can actually see the Mangekyo Sharingan in there. Yeah, I love it. It would have been cool if he's bleeding though, but this is really cool already. I'm pretty sure someone can customize that easily. And next up we have another Mangekyo Sharingan, but this time he's shouting, and I think this is where he's using Susanoo. This is really awesome. And finally, we have his last smile towards Sasuke, and this is pretty cool. But I just look at this as bonus. I don't really care for this one that much. It's still pretty cool. Alright, so for the accessories, he came with a ponytail, and let's just check out what that looks like. So here's Itachi with the ponytail assembled. It's not really articulated because it's like a rectangle shape, and you just like slide it in there. But it's pretty soft. so it's not gonna get into your way. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And I don't think you can use the ponytail when you're wearing the cloak, because it just doesn't fit in there. But yeah, so next up he came with a pair of display open hands, and these are pretty cool. You can use these when he's like using Mangekyo Sharingan where his eyes is hurting, or you can just, you know, have him relax and just put his hand down. Or you can use him as like, you know, he's controlling Susanoo or something. That's pretty cool. Alright, so next up he came with a pair of ninjutsu hands, and these are pretty standard for Naruto figures. But they actually did a pretty cool improvement on the right hand. So there's now a gap over here. So you can stick the finger right here. It will look like when he's like charging for chakra. That's pretty cool. I like it. And next up he came with one pointing finger for the right hand, and that is pretty cool. Alright, so lastly he came with one right hand for him to poke Sasuke's forehead, and that is pretty iconic. Unfortunately, this is all we have. Hopefully in the future we can get more accessories like weapons, you know, fireball effect parts, because those are pretty cool. But for now, let's check out the size comparison. Alright, so first off we have the Naruto family, and they look really good together. Unfortunately, I don't have the previous Naruto and Sasuke anymore. I think those are a little bit outdated, and I already sold mine. But I love what the new team is doing, and you know, I'm gonna give them another round of applause. I think it looks really good. But I do have some minor issues with every single one of them, but it might make the video too long, so do let me know in the comments if you would like to see like a video on that. I'm very interested in doing that. But off the bat, I think the only issue I have in terms of proportion is probably Minato. I think Minato should be a little bit taller, and do let me know in the comments, but according to my research, he should be about as same as like Kakashi. So I'm not sure what went wrong over there, but for now it looks fantastic. I love what they're doing. Alright, so next up we have some SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figures, and they look really good. Alright, so next up we have some SH Figuarts Star Wars figures, and that looks pretty good as well. Alright, so next up we have some SH Figuarts Avengers figures and Jedi Master Tony Stark. So next up we have the Diamond Select Venom and Carnage, and they actually look like good companions for Itachi. That's pretty cool. Alright, so next up we have some more random SH Figuarts, some random Super Action statues. I still think Kaneki is really big. Random Vulcan Log and Revoltech figures. And lastly, we have some of my favorite Kamen Riders, and let's jump straight into some action poses. I'm actually not sure what to do here, but I'm guessing it will go something like this. Sasuke will start yelling, and then, you know, start wasting chakra with Chidori. Let me try to put Naruto in as well. I guess the Itachi kick works pretty well. Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna end it with Amaterasu. Alright, let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I urge you to buy the figure. Like, I highly recommend the figure. It's not even a joke. I've never seen something this beautiful. I know I've said this a lot, but this is probably the best SH Figuarts I have ever seen. But that's also because I'm a really big Naruto fan. Naruto is my favorite series, and Itachi is definitely one of my favorite characters. He is awesome. I just love everything about this figure. Great paintwork, great articulation, and I love the way they handle the cloak. And he comes with a fair amount of accessories. My only gripe is that he doesn't come with any weapons, but they can easily fix that in the future, maybe give us like a fireball effect. I still want a version where he's wearing the cloak, but I still think that might be really hard, especially the lower body. But seeing this, I think they can come up with a clever way to do this. Yeah, I'm very confident with Bandai at this point. Like, this is so great. And do let me know in the comments what you guys think about this figure in Itachi and or Naruto series in general. If you're new to the channel, you know, subscribe for more. I will do a lot of videos as long as I keep buying figures. But yeah, this is great. I'm very happy for the new Naruto team, and you know, let's give them a round of applause one last time. And this is Eric. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.